All right, let's just jump right in. We've all heard the hype around AI, right? But what if you could actually launch a real business like right now, with absolutely no money and zero coding skills? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down. We're going to walk through 9 incredible AI tools that can take you from just an idea to a fully launched company.
And look, let's just get this out of the way right now. This isn't about being scared of AI taking over. It's about grabbing it and using it to your advantage. Seriously, think of this as your guide to getting a massive edge, because the people who figure this stuff out, they're the ones who are going to be building the next big thing. So let's build. We're going to follow the classic founder's journey, from idea to product to marketing and all the way to scaling up. And for every step, there's an AI tool waiting to solve the problem for you.
You know, every great business starts by solving a real problem for real people. But where on earth do you find those problems? Well, you go where people are already complaining about them. And one of the best places for that is Reddit. But instead of scrolling for hours, you can actually use AI to scan these communities and pull out the exact pain points people are talking about. It's like a goldmine for business ideas.
Now here's where it gets interesting. Not all chatbots are the same. Yeah, you can use any of them, but using the right one for the job, that's a total power move. Got a visual idea? Use Gemini. It can literally analyze photos and even YouTube links for you. Need to do some deep strategic thinking or even get some code written? Claude is your guy. It's kind of considered the smartest one. For those quick, no-filter answers, you've got Grok. And if you just need raw speed, Llama is the fastest. Knowing their strengths is your first real secret weapon.
Okay, so you did it. You used a chatbot, you found a real problem people are desperate to solve. You've got that million-dollar idea. And then you hit a brick wall. The biggest one for most founders. You can't code. So how do you actually build the thing?
This is where your mind is going to be blown. Meet Lovable. It's an AI that builds working software from you just talking to it. You describe what you want the app to do in plain English, and it builds it. You don't write a single line of code. This just completely vaporizes the technical barrier for new founders.
So the trick here is to think of it like a conversation. You're not going to get it perfect the first time. You tell the AI what you want, it builds a version, you look at it, give it feedback, and it makes it better. For example, we told it to build an idea validator, an app where you type in a business idea and it gives you a grade, A through F. The key, and this is so important, is to be super specific. Don't treat it like a search engine. Treat it like a new employee who is very smart, but also very literal. You have to give it crystal clear instructions.
So now you're constantly talking to these AIs, right? Building, brainstorming, but you'll start to notice a bottleneck. And that bottleneck is your fingers. The average person types at maybe 50 words per minute, but we speak at over 200. So why are you letting your typing speed slow down your brain?
And here is the beautiful solution to that problem. Whisper is a tool that lets you just speak your prompts instead of typing them out. But it's not just about being faster, it's actually smarter. It automatically gets rid of all your ums and ahs. It'll format your text into bullet points if it hears you counting, and it even adds quotation marks. It basically cleans up your thoughts as you speak them, which speeds up your entire workflow. It's amazing.
Okay, let's move on to the next stage. You have a product that actually works, but a business needs a brand. It needs a logo, it needs marketing images, that whole look and feel that tells people, hey, we're a legitimate company. How do you get that professional polish when you don't have a big budget?
You can start with a tool like Nano Banana, which is actually built right into Google's Gemini. You can use it to just spitball ideas for logos, generate mock-ups of your product on t-shirts, or create basically any other visual you can think of. It's perfect for just generating a whole bunch of ideas that you can then refine. Or, and this is a pro tip, send to a human designer on a site like Fiverr to give them a really clear visual starting point.
Your brand is looking good. Now you've got to get the word out. And that means content. Lots and lots of content. Social media posts, ads, videos. For a solo founder, that's a full-time job right there. So how do you possibly scale your marketing without completely burning out?
You clone yourself. No, I'm being serious. By combining 2 tools, you can create a completely realistic digital you. HeyGen can clone your face and your expressions from just a 2-minute video, and 11 Labs can create a perfect digital copy of your voice. You put those 2 together and you can generate endless video content just by typing out a script. In fact, a huge number of those viral ads you see on TikTok right now, they're already fully AI generated, and most people have absolutely no idea.
All right, think about where we are. You've got chatbots for ideas, Lovable for building, Whisper for speed, a digital clone for marketing, but now you have a new problem. You're juggling all these disconnected tools. How do you get them to talk to each other and build automated systems that just work?
The answer is something called AI orchestration. And a really powerful open source tool for this is N8N. The best way to think about it is like the glue that connects all your other AI tools. It lets you build these amazing workflows that run automatically in the background without you having to touch a thing.
So what does that actually look like? Well, here's a perfect example. You can set up a workflow where the trigger is you publishing a new article on your blog. NN sees that, grabs the text, sends it over to your AI video generator, which then creates a short video summary. And the result? That video is automatically posted to your TikTok and Instagram accounts. That is a complete content marketing engine running on total autopilot.
So as your business starts to grow, you're going to find yourself in more and more meetings. With customers, partners, potential investors, your brain can only hold so much. How do you keep track of every key decision and action item without just drowning in a sea of notes?
This is where a tool like Granola is a lifesaver. It's an AI meeting assistant that transcribes and summarizes your calls. Now, what makes this one really special is its insane focus on privacy. Unlike other tools where you see a bot pop up and join your call, Granola works silently in the background, and this is the important part, it processes all the data locally, on your computer. That means your sensitive business conversations never, ever leave your device.
And that brings us to a really crucial point. As you get excited about all these tools, and you should be, just remember to do your homework. Always read the privacy policies. Understand what data you're handing over and what the company is allowed to do with it. Just be smart and protect your info.
We're at our final tool, and it tackles a really big challenge. These general AIs are amazing, but they don't know anything about your company, your unique products, or your customers. So how do you give your AI the context it needs to go from a general helper to a true expert on your business?
You use Notebook LM from Google. This tool lets you create your very own private, personalized AI assistant. You can upload all of your company documents, your PDFs, Google Docs, slide decks, and it basically creates a private knowledge base. So now, instead of explaining your business over and over again every time you write a prompt, you can just ask your AI questions and it'll answer with the full context of your business, even citing the exact sources from the documents you uploaded.
And at the end of the day, that's really what this all comes down to. These tools are absolutely incredible, but they are just that, they're tools. Their only purpose is to help you build something that provides real, tangible value to other people. If you focus on that, you're going to succeed.
So there you have it. 9 free tools that can literally take you from just an idea to a fully functioning, marketed, and automated business. The barriers to starting something new have never, ever been lower. So now the only question left is, what will you build?